Well, I am totally fascinated with dewdrops, and I decided that I was going to learn how to paint them on a leaf and on a flower so I could share it with you, because I'm sure a lot of you would like to learn how to do that too. So anyway, my name is Yovette. In case you haven't seen me before or been to my channel, I'm glad you're here today. So with that, let's just go get started and see how to do this. As you can see, I have 5 colors here. I have white, alizarin crimson, sap green, ultramarine blue, and a brown color. And I'm going to start out, as you can see, with this flower here. I already have a drop on here, but I don't like that one, so I want to redo that. To go start out, I'm going to take a little bit of alizarin and a little bit of white. I want just a slightly darker color for the undercolor of the droplet. And I'm just going to make a circle. And it doesn't make any difference. If your flower is yellow, then you'd want a darker yellow. If it's blue, then you'd want a darker blue. Anyway, rinse the brush. Take a little bit of your brown. Just go make a sort of a half circle on the top of your droplet. Rinse, take some pure white. Notice how I twirl the brush, that gives it a nice point. Go underneath your droplet here to the bottom, sort of blend it out. Rinse. And then I want to pick up a little bit of a sky blue color, so I just take my blue and white and just make a lighter blue, because always in the center of a droplet you'll notice that there's just a reflection of the sky in there, so it's kind of nice to have that there. Rinse. Then brown again. And this time you go under your droplet, making a shadow. Rinse. We do a lot of rinsing with these little droplets, don't we? Okay, then back into your white. A nice little load on that. Then just hit the top of your droplet and a little bit on your bottom. And there you have it. Just looks like the real thing. Okay, now let's say that's for the flower. Let's say you want to put one on a leaf. How about we put one right right here. Okay, so now we'll just take a green color, since the leaf is green. Touch of blue, because my color is actually a little bit of a blue-green. I want this just a little bit darker. Again, we do our circle. You can make these a multitude of different sizes too. They don't all have to be the same size. So I've got my circle. Now I want to go into brown and just hit the top of it, making sort of a little half circle. Rinse. Then go into the white. Oh, it's gorgeous out here today. Can you hear the birds singing? Oh, it's just beautiful. Okay, then you underline on the bottom, making your half circle. Too much paint, just wipe it off a little bit. Sort of blend that out. Then you want to highlight with that, rinse your brush, a little bit of the blue sky color. Actually, I want that just a hair more blue. There, that's better. There, love that. Excuse me. Okay, then go into your brown. Make your shadow. Didn't get quite enough brown. There we go. Still not quite enough, and now I've got that white in there, so we'll just take pure brown. Rinse. Pure white. And a little bit on the bottom. There you go. That's how you make very simple dewdrops. And don't they look real? I mean, my goodness, you look at them and you can feel the water on them. So I want you to all just pick up a brush and go paint a bunch of dewdrops. It's really fun. I'm going to show you some pictures here in slow motion. Now these are all of dewdrops, many of which came from my garden. I want you to notice particular things in these dewdrops. I want you to look where the dark is in there, and also start looking where the really light is. So you'll notice that especially this one. See how the sunlight is, or the sky, the blue sky is picked up in this one. Oh, that's a fabulous example. And I want you to notice that underneath, look at the shadow underneath. Depending on which way the light is coming from, you will see a shadow underneath each little drop. Here's another great example. Just the sunlight, the blue sky hitting it, the shadow underneath, and a little bit slanted down to the left. But there's also a upper right shadow. And here's one from a straight on view, which is kind of different. But somebody may want to paint that kind of a dewdrop too. Who knows? And this is the one that I did. I love the way this turned out. The dewdrops just look so real to me. I could just lick them. Well, wasn't that fascinating to see a dewdrop come to life on a leaf or a flower? I think that was just great. Well, anyway, here's another video that you might enjoy, and so with that, I hope to see you next month again. Okay, bye-bye.